Hello everybody, Moose here. How's it going out there on this fine Tuesday, October 4th, 2016? On my way home from work. I'm on my Triumph Trophy, nicknamed my trophy wife by Maikli7's and a few others, at the hooligan hootenanny we had this year down at Mike's place. I'm doing a response video to a video of Mike's I watched this morning at around 3 a.m. So if some of my memories are a little vague from that video, I apologize. That's awful early in the morning and I really didn't have a lot of coffee down yet. But his video was on trolls and how you handle them. Do they make you angry? And do they make you very angry? From his outlook and his feelings on the matter, I guess he says they anger him quite a bit, and he gets into a lot of arguments with these people sometimes on YouTube in the comment sections. And he was wondering if some of us who deal with them sometimes get as angry as he does, or are we able to just basically let them roll off and not bother us so much? My standpoint on it, I think it's kind of, I don't know, wasted time for me to get really upset at the people leaving a negative comment or starting a argument on my YouTube page, on one of my videos. And usually I just I guess I could get angry, but you know what they say about anger.
Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
The only other option would be to
kill the motherfucker.
But that's not legal and probably not very counterproductive and probably not very productive. It's not something, I can't think of the words. It would be counterproductive. And this is all said in fun, of course. But yeah, for the most part, I try not to let it make me upset to the point where I lose my temper and cause other issues. I've had a few where I've made comments back to them, and for the most part I don't get I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. I don't get too awfully upset at them. I may comment back and explain my view on how I see it. I had one gentleman one time, I corrected what he sent me, punctuation and spelling mistakes, and I sent that back to him, and I felt justified in doing that, and that was probably my favorite one I ever did. I mean, we live in a free country where everybody's entitled to their opinion, as I'm entitled to my opinion.
Well, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
I never usually leave negative comments. Actually, I don't think I ever leave negative comments on someone else's video or post. If I don't like it, I just don't watch it. But that's me. I have more important things to do with my life than start a mini war with someone on their channel or page, depending on what you're on, Facebook, YouTube, some people Twitter, stuff like that. I don't fault anyone for commenting back to a negative comment, and if that person who left the negative comment gets more personal than what may be needed, I don't fault the person for getting angry at them like Mike does sometimes. But for me, I'm able to just let it go. I've always been pretty well at letting things go. I don't hold on to grudges, really. Life's too short. From my perspective, I prefer not to live my life in total anger. And I'm lucky enough to be one of those individuals who's able to do that. I also am not an individual who gets offended by things very easily. I can't remember when I've actually been offended by something someone else said. I've had moments where I've gotten upset over somebody else has said, and it maybe put me in a bad mood for a while, but it doesn't really affect me for long periods of time. I've always been pretty good at just letting things like that go. One other thing Mike talked about in his video I watched this morning was, what might you be doing to better yourself? Well, as many of you know who watch my videos, I started to attend college again. I'm on my second week of classes right now. And even though it's causing me quite a few short sleeps at night, it's hopefully it'll be worth it in the long run. I get up every morning around 2:30 to 3 o'clock in the a.m. I have to work at 5 a.m. for the most part. And my classes I have 2 nights a week right now are at 6 p.m. to 9:40. And they're out in Jackson, Michigan, which is approximately 20 to 30 minutes away from my house where I live. So, like last night and tomorrow night, I'll get home late and I won't get the amount of sleep that's conducive to having a decent day at work. I never get a lot of sleep to begin with. I mean, I'm usually running on around 4 to 5 hours of sleep every night. But I find on those nights I get a little less than that. So, I'm a little tired today, but if it helps better my life in the long run, then I'll say a few nights without a lot of sleep, or as much sleep as I'd like, it'll be worth it. Time will tell on that front. So, until next time, guys, keep them upright. Keep them safe. Rock on. See you.